So first of all, praise the microphone lords. Okay, thank you very much. So this is the Ignite talk that starts with pain and with breaking builds. Stories transformation. How, at that point, how can teams that are doing things different, that are doing things better, can show the rest of us how we could even dream of manufacturing unicorns, in the sense of having people that has been used to work in many different ways to get to a point in which they are able to work efficiently with new process, with new tools. Something that is fast to stand up, something predictable, something familiar, giving everybody a common ground to start doing better things and continuously improve. So that's why at some point here in Accenture we created the Accenture DevOps platform, a way of sharing success among us, a way of just have easy access to the tooling platform and just concentrate on the important things, the people, the relationships, and build better processes. At some point, we took it up and we make it open source, as a way of also sharing this way of doing things with the rest of the world. It's in GitHub, hackers are welcome, it's easy to deal with, and we are not reinventing the wheel. So just reusing tools that we are already familiar with, we pre-configure, we put them together and package them as Docker images. So it's really easy to stand up, it's easy to modify. Just Docker Compose up and you're ready to go. We are also adding cartridges, a way of also reusing exemplar pipelines. So you can also have a measure of how you should be driving continuous integration and continuous delivery. And as a team, figure out new ways of doing things together. So that's great. We have reached to a point in which we have been able to scale this to thousands of developers, but there is still more to do, because the world right now in software engineering is much more different, much more polyglot. We have many languages, many technologies that you need to deal with at the same time. So all approaches may not work right now. And now we have this new situation, or what we are now looking into, which are three approaches. So Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes. How are we combining them to do new things and to enable these multi-language pipelines in the new world? So Jenkins, phenomenal for pipelines as code, a way of describing all the steps that you need to take your code from commit to production in an easy way. Docker as the universal application packaging. No matter if you are writing your component in Java, in Python, in PHP, you can grab it as a Docker container and move it everywhere. So you can go to a common understanding on how to deliver that, and then with Kubernetes as the universal runtime platform, be able to move these actual components into real production and getting the value out of them. I call it universal, and there is the original name was about OpenShift, but really the world is now changing, and everybody is now supporting Kubernetes. So Kubernetes is standing like de facto runtime platform for container world. So in everybody, and many others that I have there. So what we are doing? So first, sketch exemplar pipelines in your archetypes and templates. So people just start a new project and they have something to start building with. So they don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. Everything is in version control, so your Jenkins files, your Docker files, your Docker Compose files, whatever you need is in version control, everything in the same place, and self-describing the project, the technology, the dependencies, and what you need to run that. When there is something common that many people is using the same, we put it in a Jenkins library, so it can be reused. So you don't need to write every time the same silly commands for running a unit test. We get to the understanding, but at the same time, with the freedom to override. I can take my Jenkins file, I can import the library, and I can reuse unit tests and write whatever I like for the rest, giving us flexibility between the standardization and the freedom that we need to run multiple languages at the same time, and finally, let the platform care of anything else. Take the repository, look at the Jenkins file, Docker file, Docker Compose, whatever you like, and put that into real software in production at speed. You got, I'm going to be here for the conference, so happy to talk with you anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.